let's not delay this any longer. Gentlemen, let's pull the cover on this 1969 Pontiac GTO Ram Air 4 convertible.
There are a lot of cars that are freshly unveiled here at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. Some of these have undergone some pretty extensive restorations, and Gary, your team just finished your magic on this 69 GTO behind us.
Well, this car had a pretty colorful history. Apparently, the drummer for Vanilla Fudge once owned this car.
Oh, right on.
And ultimately, it ended up running into a tree or a telephone pole, and it was hurt pretty bad in the front. And so that's how we got it, with the extra parts to fix it. So we just started the process of straightening out the body and got everything to where it measured out perfectly, and then started the restoration.
Well, and that's pretty impressive, because if it got wrapped around a telephone pole, today it looks far better than new.
Yeah.
So at what point do you say this car is worth saving?
Well, numbers matching. It has its engine, transmission, rear end. It's worth saving.
Wow, yeah, that's really impressive, because there was what, 40 some of these made?
43 of these cars made. So.
And that 43 quantifies Ram Air 4 convertible 4-speed cars?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the other sheet metal, other than the hood, fenders, are original to the cars.
Wow. So the Ram Air 4 was a pretty hot motor. What's the specs on this?
Rated at 370 horsepower. I think they rated them at 40 or 60 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah. This makes pushing 460 horsepower.
Oh, really?
And 480 foot-pounds of torque.
So you guys dyno this one?
Yeah, we dyno all of them. We'll just use a little bit of a nicer forged piston, the factory spec cam always, and then a nice set of rings. If you know, to get up to that 460 horsepower. If you do just a stock rebuild, these are 430 to 440 every time.
Yeah, interesting. And then they had a heavy-duty clutch, and this is a Muncie 4-speed?
Yeah, M21, so close ratio. 390 gear is the minimum gear. Then you can option a 433, otherwise it's a 390.
Yeah. Well, so the technical specs are pretty cool, but I think the wildest thing about this car is no doubt the color.
Yeah, the limelight green on green on green. So I wouldn't change it for anything. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. You could see if it was just sitting on a lot why someone would be more than happy to buy it. Mm-hmm. You know, it looks pretty bad, faded.
Yeah, these cars, they didn't look good when they were bad, but when they're good, they look great.
I don't think I would change anything. I wouldn't want to have a white top or a black top or a different colored interior. I think that the three greens go together really nice.
And what are we doing inside the car? Because GTOs, commonly are a higher level car, so does this have a lot of options, or is it unusual?
Yeah, really low option car. Doesn't have a radio.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. So it passed around from several different band members, and they never even had tunes. So
yeah.
But roll up windows, rally wheels, white walls, which is pretty normal on these, and tacking gauges. So very straightforward car.
If it was a hard top, you would think this would have been bought as a street racer.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything but a hard top as far as performance goes.
Yeah. Wild. Well, listen, the car looks awesome. We're so happy you brought it out to the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals and allowed us to help you reveal it to the public. Was this a long process restoration, considering how much work you guys had to do?
It's about a year.
Yeah.
Once we started doing them, that's pretty typical.
Yeah, right on.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on another winner, buddy.
You got it.
Thanks for sharing it with us.
You're welcome.
Yep.